Surf News Roundup is here, and this is our last one in this format because it's going to become a part of our weekly, the Wipeout Weekly show. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. Surfing tourist drifts out to sea for 20 hours in Bali. A 64-year-old Russian tourist was rescued after drifting at sea for nearly 20 hours while surfing near Nusa Dua in Bali. Yuri Orlov had been surfing with two friends near the Waterblow Cliffs when strong currents pulled him away from shore on March the 5th. He was separated from his companions and spent the night floating on his surfboard before being spotted the next morning by fisherman Mr. Johanna, who initially thought the board was abandoned. Johanna approached intending to retrieve the surfboard, but realized a person was lying on it and pulled Orlov aboard. Search and rescue teams had already launched a search after Marine police reported the incident, but high waves and strong winds made it difficult to locate him overnight. Orlov was taken to shore and checked by medical staff, sustaining only minor injuries. Bali remains one of the world's most popular surf destinations, but strong currents and powerful waves can make conditions dangerous for inexperienced surfers. Surfers in Munich try to bring back their famous river wave. Surfers in Munich are attempting to restore the famous Eisbach river wave after it disappeared following dredging work last year. For more than 3 decades, surfers rode the standing wave on the Eisbach Creek in the city's Englischer Garten Park, drawing crowds and becoming one of the most unusual surf spots in Europe, despite being about 200 miles from the nearest ocean. The wave originally formed when a metal ramp was lowered into the water to redirect the fast-moving current. After a surfer died in the creek last year, when her leash got caught on an underwater obstacle, city authorities removed the ramp and later dredged the riverbed, which caused the wave to vanish completely. Local surfers have been experimenting with new designs to recreate it, including placing a 20-foot metal bar underwater, but the strong current keeps dislodging the structure. Munich's mayor had said he wants the wave restored, but insists any solution must be completely safe. Surfers argue the original ramp worked for decades and say the wave is an important part of the city's culture. The Eddie Big Wave contest won't run this season. The waiting period for the Eddie Aikau Big Wave Invitational closed without a contest this year after waves at Waimea Bay failed to reach the required size. The event only runs when wave faces reach at least 40 feet, a threshold that was not met during the 90 waiting day period that ended March the 6th. The Eddy is one of the surfing's rarest competitions and has taken place only 11 times in its 41-year history. When it does run, tens of thousands of spectators gather on the beach while millions watch worldwide. Organizers said the season still brought together the North Shore community, the Aikau family, and invited big wave surfers through ceremonies and events honoring legendary Hawaiian lifeguard and surfer Eddie Aikau. The contest last run in 2024 when Landon McNamara won in giant Waimea surf. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipeout Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipeout Weekly.